Have you ever wondered who checks if new medicines are safe before they reach us? Hi, I'm Princey, and today I'll explain regulatory authorities in clinical trials in a very simple words. So, by this end of this video, you will all know why these bodies are so important and how they protect the patient. So, if you are new to this channel, so this channel is all about clinical research industry. So, let's get into the topic. What are the regulatory authorities in a clinical trials? Regulatory authorities in a clinical trials are government or independent organizations responsible for overseeing drug and medical devices development. So regulatory authorities are nothing but it is a government or independent bodies. What they do supervision of how new medicines or medical devices are tested and approved. So their primary objectives include ensuring the patient safety. So whoever is involved in the clinical trials, they are making sure that they should not get harmed by the trial drugs or devices. So the second one is the approving new drugs based on the scientific evidence. So they should provide the enough scientific evidence that they have worked on animal studies and human studies for approval of a new drug. So the third one is the maintaining ethical standards. They should ensure that the trial should be conducted according to the ethical standards and fairly and honestly. And the fourth one is the preventing fraud and misconduct in a clinical trials. So they have to collect the data in accurate manner, and it should be consistently, and it should be a trustworthy. And according to the WHO, robust regulatory systems are critical to ensuring that clinical research is conducted in a way that safeguards participants and generates reliable data. So, as per the WHO says that the strong regulatory systems are very important because they are making sure that the clinical research is safe and reliable, and it produces the real benefits for the patients. So, without these regulatory bodies, the clinical trial process would lack consistency and accountability potentially leading to unsafe or ineffective treatment. So, without these regulators, the process would be inconsistent, and it will be a risky thing which could lead to unsafe or ineffective treatments. Okay, so like how these regulatory authorities are introduced. So long back we have seen there were no strict rules for the testing of medicines. So because of this, what happened? We have seen the instance like sulfonamide tragedy and thalidomide tragedy. So what happened in sulfonamide tragedy? There were more than 100 people, including children, because of it was not tested for a safety purpose. Okay, it was not tested for the safety. So what happened in a thalidomide tragedy during a pregnant woman during a pregnancy, sorry, during a pregnancy, the pregnant woman was having a lack of sleep pattern, and also they were having a morning sickness. So for that reason they have was suggested, or they prescribed thalidomide drug. So because of that, what happened, there were serious birth defects in a thousands of babies. Okay, so these are the tragedies showed that world that we need a strong rules before any medicines is given to the people. So that's why the regulatory authorities are introduced. Now we'll see what are the regulatory authorities like a global wise. So each country has its own regulatory authorities that ensures the clinical trials meet specific legal and ethical requirements. So I have given the few examples. I mean, I have listed out the few important regulatory authorities. The first one is the United States Food and Drug Administration (FDA) for the US, and India is the CDSCO, Central Drug Standard Control Organization, and Europe is the EMA, European Medicines Agency, sorry, and the United Kingdom, UK, Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, and The fifth one is the Australia, so TGA Therapeutic Goods Administration. Japan, Pharmaceutical and Medical Devices Agency. Seventh one is the Canada, Health Canada. Eighth one, Germany, Federal Institute for Drugs and Medical Devices. Ninth, Singapore, Health Agency Authority. And Brazil, National Health Surveillance Agency. So these are the few regulatory authorities which I mentioned here. If you wanted to know about other countries also, you can search about it. So this is all about the regulatory authorities. And thank you so much, guys. If you have any queries related to this topic, you can ping in the comment section so that I will reply on the comment section. Otherwise, I'll clear your doubt in a next session or a next vlog. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.